Welcome back, adventurers, to the adventures of the warrior queens of the Mediterranean. In the last episode, our queen Sophia here has created a new faith out of the Christian religion. A heresy, what most Christians would say probably, but yeah, our realm needed a matriarchal faith to go with the fact that the realm is being governed by a queen, and we want women in places of power. That's our deal. Yeah, not that we exclude men, of course, but yes, female preferred. That is our inheritance law here. We can see that gender law, female preference. And as somebody commented also earlier this week, Confederate partition is a problem. So we want to change this. Now, there is a way to change this via our cultural innovations. Hereditary rule here can enact a partition law that at least means that no new titles would be created, such as the Despotate of Crete, which got created last time. And then there is heraldry here in the High Medieval era, for which we would have to wait at least another century to get high partition. Yeah, house seniority is different, but to get high partition, which would give most of the holdings to our primary heir. But there is another way to do that, and that is by hybridizing with Catalan culture. That is what we're currently working on. We need 40% acceptance, right? And they have a Visigothic code, which means if we get this tradition, we can enact high partition succession law without having the cultural innovation. At least that's how I understand it. So that is what we are going for. That way we have a much easier time come the next ruler who inherits the queendom. So that is our plan. People have also suggested to go for Carthage here, Tunis, and maybe the North African coast. There are some counties ripe for the picking. And that way we can improve also our strength, our military strength, so that we can take on the East Roman Empire, the Basileia Romaeon, in modern times known as the Byzantine Empire. I've also had my eyes on Palestine, especially the holy city of Jerusalem. Now that we have our own faith, maybe we should hold some of these holy cities. Of course, if we do that, that will trigger holy wars, crusades, and all that. So we need to make sure we are strong enough. Another thing is that we have this mod for missionaries, and there should be a decision related to that. Here, send missionaries. There are many out there who do not believe in our Mamaist faith. I should send missionaries to find any unbelievers in foreign lands, be they nobles or common people, and convert them to the one true faith. Your missionaries will travel to a foreign land and attempt to convert its ruler or people to our faith. Yeah, to convert, that's double up. Missionary work requires an investment of gold, of course. The more funds you provide your missionaries, the better their chances are at succeeding. We have had missionary, and we have a high level of devotion. So we could do this for 100 gold. That's definitely something we should start doing, but we don't have a whole lot of gold at the moment, although our income is decent. That's also another thing we want to improve if possible. But if we're going to wage wars again, yeah, we'll need money for that too. Alright, so we have currently an alliance with Italy. Italia. That is helpful. I was looking at Toscana. Toscana is very weak, even though they have some allies, but yeah. If we call in Italia, they are not going to be a problem. And Vlaanderen. Goodness. Yeah, so that is one thing. This is Pisa, right? Maybe we should take that before Italy will gobble it up, because they are so much stronger. They will undoubtedly do that given the chance. And then, yes, I think we should go for Tunis. Now, this is not a very highly developed area. Tunis itself and even the other surrounding counties are not so bad. 13, okay. I mean, this is our capital is 12, so it's actually pretty good. But yeah, not, well, Genoa is just 14, just barely better. Yeah, that's actually good. It's better than I thought. Yeah. I've also been looking here. Alexandria is one of the other holy sites, Escandaria, that I would like our queen to have. And the delta is good grounds. Alright, I think we should go for Pisa first and then go for Tunis. Let's get started. And we have plenty of prestige, so we can do all that. Yeah, we should probably gather our armies in Genoa. Yeah, the music is notably softer, isn't it? I have played around with the levels. I've lowered the general sound level of the game, as well as the music level specifically more than before. So hopefully my voice can be heard over the music more clearly. Now, let me know in the comments if this is good or too much or too little. Then we can adjust that as we go. Racial armies, well, they're not that strong, right? So maybe, well, it depends if they're calling in Flanders and this guy, Verona. Yeah, let's raise all armies. Let's raise all armies and let's call in Italy just to be sure. We can call in house member Baron Isidoros. And how much does he have? He has 266 soldiers. Wow. Yeah, no, that's not going to help us. Italia, I want you on my side and not on their side. Enemy Holy Order? Ah, that's another thing. We need a new Holy Order, right? Knights Templar have been called, and they now stand against us. So right now, yeah, we are a lot stronger than they are. Holy Orders, we have none. Yeah, so after the war we should see if we can fix that. Because that is going to be helpful. And we have one situation here. The joys of wine. All of a sudden, court chaplain Agathi and my courtier Momtio barge into the throne room bickering. Why offense God, it must be avoided, screeches Agathi. A bit of wine is healthy for the body, replies Monchio. From the corner of the room, Alfreda interrupts the discussion. The only amount of wine that is good for you is all of it. What is my position of wine? Wine opens the door for Satan. No, we don't want abstaining from wine. A little wine keeps the humors balanced, drinking in moderation. That seems to be what Sophia would want, right? We don't want to become a drunkard, and we're gonna leave her by herself, our new court chaplain. She's only 21 years old, yeah. Okay. Who has the siege weapons? You. This is their capital, and you go attack them. A lesson in lucre. My granddaughter Dionysia has just finished a lesson held by Nikitas on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Dionysia seems to have taken the lesson to heart with a reinforced sense of justice. That seems to be our thing, right? So, she is constantly talking about how everyone, from the highest despotism to the lowest scholarly maid, plays their part in the economy of the realm. So, should we reinforce justice in our granddaughter? She is the grand heir, right? Strong sense of justice will endear to the people, or Nogu, what you need to do is bleed them dry, or emotions beget weakness. Suppress them. No. A strong sense of justice will endear to the people. Definitely, that is what Sophia would say. And they are fleeing because they know they're gonna be eaten. And the Italians are taking care of the Tuscanese. There they go. Child of my dynasty, my daughter-in-law Beljuhi has given birth to a son. Okay. Leon? Yeah, that's a good name. Okay. And there is a scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my Eteria Ida. Ida von Pfalz. You no longer have a spouse. Okay. And you guys didn't get any children. That is tragic. You have a rival. This courtier of mine, who is Amazonian, and she got a son, but he didn't inherit that. He really at least got hail. That is something. Okay. We must stop the villain behind this. Yes. What? Arathi died. In a hunting accident. My dear. I handpicked you myself for this position, and now you go and die on me? Well, you have a 3-year-old who now inherited the county of Minorca. But now we don't have... Well, we did get someone who is pretty useless. Joanna with 8 learning. Conscientious scribe. Yeah, I do not agree with this. We will need to find someone else. Okay, inspiration, considered opinion. My weaponsmith Titi updates me on her progress, droning on about the limits of hammer and bellows as my mind reels with bold ideas for my dagger. Forging may not be my personal forte, but that doesn't mean I can't have a say in how my money is spent. I have a few suggestions. Have you considered this angle? Let me take a look at your sketches. Or she knows what she's doing. I have a few suggestions. Yeah. And that works well. Okay, great. We took a prisoner. And we won the battle, the siege, and the war. Well, let's get what is now ours. So he still has this this county. Anyway, it's still called the Duchy of Tuscany, even though they only have one county. And we got Pisa. Pisa. Okay, that means we are over our limit. Is there anything special here? Not really, right? So we can grant it to a local Italian noble or a Greco-Nubian noble. Does Italian culture have anything interesting for us? Orbitello, he is the head of the Italian culture. Because they are Cisalpine, aren't they? No. Not really anything I'm interested in. Not really anything I'm interested in. So, I guess, yeah, I don't want to give it to anyone who has a court position. We could go for Melissa. He is pregnant. Okay. Constantini. My court tutor and friend. He will leave court if I give her that. But she is disinherited, right? Because she's of the wrong house, of the wrong dynasty. Yeah, the priest messed that up when we got our daughter first married. And she is fighting somewhere too. Alright. So I guess not Melissa. Dionysia is not of age yet. She's shaping up to be very good. No, I mean this. Grant this to Chrysogoni, my niece, maybe. Patia. She's very dark. Because her father is a Nubian. But, yeah, I can give it to her mother, I guess, who is my niece. By Simachos. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Grant her Pisa. And we're back at 8 out of 8 holdings. She's Lady Mayor. So we now have a grand city in our realm. Interesting. Okay. What do we have here? Ah, yeah. I wanted this one, which is actually a useful item, to be repaired. Cost a lot of money, but we gained some money out of this war. This quail eggshell, that was my birthday present, right? And we're not interested in this because it's negative prestige. So we're gonna leave that. You can ransom Alpert. Okay, sounds good. Do we want to create the Empire of Italia? So if we do this, then our highest level title is Empire. And then we shouldn't lose Kriti, right? That's something to consider. But would I then have to change the title of our series into Warrior Empresses instead of Warrior Queens? Let me know what you think. Okay, I think we'll leave the Italian coast for now. and take a closer interest in Tunis. Now the thing is, do we want the whole duchy? Yeah. Even this is not part of that, so we just have this county would be part of the duchy, and the rest is just the coastal. The thing is, with our Mediterranean casus belli, we can only take a county at a time. Right? Now, what we could do is to buy a claim. Buy a claim for this bit. Right? That kind of makes sense. If we're gonna wage war against him and his allies, then we might as well take more than just one county. What do we? Found Holy Order. Let's do that. Is this Holy Order still here, or did we kick them out? No, they are gone. Or was it? No. Okay, let's go and we can call a hunt. We can call a hunt, a hold court. But first of all, we want to found a Holy Order. Porto Torres is where? Here. Because we hold this. But we might not always hold it. That's the thing. We might not always hold it. So to put it on the island here makes more sense to me. So I think Caltagirone, as much as I like her, yeah, that is what we should do. Caltagirone. Alright, found Holy Order. The Knights of the Chalice. Wow, good thing that I said I support social drinking instead of abstaining from wine, right? At least, I suppose a chalice should be filled with wine. Alright, so now we have a Holy Order. They have camel riders. That's interesting. And Order Knights. Heavy infantry and light cavalry. And they are not good in mountains, but they are in desert, dry land, and floodplains. Yeah, not in wetlands. They're not good in winter. Okay. We're not at war with someone of a hostile phase, but I guess we will be very soon. What's going on here? There's a peasant uprising. And that's why you're out and about. Even though you are 2 months pregnant. You're going to win this, right? Definitely. How many knights do you have? 7, and they have none. Of course, it's just levies, so this isn't even a fair fight. But, yeah. Peasants think they can win somehow? I don't know. Why do they do that? I mean, they're outnumbered. They're not as well trained as the army they're up against. It just makes no sense. And they're just gathering here. Yeah, alright. In the meantime, do we want to go for the duchy title? I think we do. I think we do. It's time that we put our teeth into a bigger bone. and chomp off a whole duchy from this guy. He is involved in a war for this duchy, which is fine. I mean, we don't have any beef with Tagdemt. Of course, they would become stronger, but while this coastline is eventually interesting, that's not right now on our radar. We don't even have a radar, but you know what I mean. Okay, so even though you are now winning, I'm going to attack you because you're kind of busy. And yeah. Then the other side might win. Ah, we don't have a claim yet. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a claim. Buy a claim, even though that means I get some stress because we are just, and buying a claim is considered not very just. I don't know. They are, I was going to say heathens, but they're not heathens. They're Muslims. They're of an evil religion, according to the Greco-Nubians and the Mamaists. Yes. So, yeah, we shouldn't let the stress bother us. We did spend 500 piety on there. We are a little bit stressed, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's declare this war or our claim on that duchy, emirate. And let us gather our armies like here, our capital city. And now we should be able to hire our Knights of the Chalice. They are actually fitted out for the dry lands here. Should we call in the Italians again? We probably can handle them without the Italians, but we might as well. We can call in allies. Yeah, Makuria is down to one county. They can't really help us. Aran and Asturias are a little bit further away. Let's ask them to come again. Join in the fun. Of course I shall join you in this war, for I shall learn to fear the men of Italia and the women of the Mediterranean. Inspiration realized. My lady, my beneficiary Titi approaches me with a wide grin, sweat dripping down her forehead and soot smeared across her face. I have toiled over the forge many days and nights, but finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I unveil what is hidden within, my eyes grow wide. A folded iron dagger of excellent craftsmanship. The blade is etched to display a relief of mythological beasts. And it is a famed weapon, giving extra prowess, intrigue, per stress level, and hostile scheme success chance. Oh, that's a nice dagger. Okay. This is lovely. Well done, my dear. Well, what do we have now? We currently have prowess +2 and knight effectiveness. So we're losing a little bit of knight effectiveness, but I think that is not really the problem. We now have a famed weapon. We just need a crown. But we don't have money for it. And how does the war look right now? Can I just get all of it? Yeah. You need to be very precise and click that broom icon, right? Okay. We're outnumbering them. Should not be a problem. And they are neutral to us. Okay. Yeah, she can take care of that by herself. We don't need to intervene. So let us go to... Oh, we have two armies here. Ah, yes, the Knights of the Chalice also. Let's go here. And take it from there. And my grandson David has come of age. He is a dwarf. Yeah. Is it up here? No? Yeah, family members can get married. We'll take care of that later. We should probably just split this one, right? Split this one. Send the... yeah, we don't know where their armies are. These guys should go here. How much do we have? Yeah, this is a bit more, so send them as well. Why don't they have... yeah, she should be leading that. And this army... I'm not sure where they are. They're probably fighting over here. Or even here. Yeah. I don't want to get too far away from my other armies. My allies are going to attack the capital city. Child of my dynasty, Melissa. Okay, because I married her back into our dynasty. Valeria. Vasiliki. But she's not going to be duchy. Georgia. Nicarati. Okay. They want... Wait a moment. They're independent. Because their father just died. Right? Died from internal injuries. No. That's ages ago. So how does this split exactly? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Or he just gave it away? I don't know. But now they're way weaker. They're just making it easy for us. A contribution to the war chest. As I look in fear at my almost empty coffer... What, you mean... No, they are completely empty. My herald announced that 4 of my vassals have arrived. We come bearing gold, my liege. Donation to defeat our enemies, Mayor Ipatius announces. With me I bring the elegant Countess Alessandra, the elegant Mayor Parthena, and the noble lady Countess Rodanthi. We only ask for you to lead us to victory. I welcome your generosity. Yeah. Okay, that is a big help. Seize all of it? No, we wouldn't do that. You are much too generous. No, we welcome your generosity and we really need it. Okay. And we should see who else is in our dungeons. You, both of you, yeah, should probably take this. Yeah, who else is in our prison? For 10, yes. Bourgogne. For a weak hook. Who are you? Toscane. You can pay. But I guess he doesn't have money right now. For a favor. Ooh, the Sultana. No, we're keeping her around. They don't have money, or they don't want to pay. Anyway, we have one for 10 gold. That helps a little. Our careful education and guardianship of Dionysius planted the seeds of lasting friendship. Well, that is good. I'm friends with my granddaughter. Why don't they keep sieging the capital? We now control Satvora. Do you have siege weapons? No. I think we should just go siege the capital. And you guys can go help here. Child of my dynasty. My daughter-in-law has given birth to a son. Arsenius, Gerasimus, Maximus, Elias. Rigoras. Okay. So let it be quick. Yes, we're in debt, and that is bad for our armies too. So let's get this over with. Okay, we now control Tunis. Who is coming? Okay, that's a very small army. Countess Maria's friendship. I've started to realize how much Countess Maria and I have in common and how dependable she has proven herself to be during these last few months. We should spend more time together. Well, she's my chancellor. Yeah, definitely. Her husband is not doing so well. Oh, he just looks very sad and... she does have a daughter that she called Zoe. That's very nice. Excellent donkeys. Recently, the donkeys bred in Panamos have gained a reputation for being reliable and capable beasts of burden, even when compared to other donkeys from elsewhere, thanks to long-term efforts by the commonest here. Some people may look down on donkeys for being less elegant and less majestic than the horse, but only a fool would deny their usefulness. At any rate, thanks to this reputation, merchants are even exporting a decent number of these donkeys to faraway lands. Let's hope these donkeys serve us well and give us some money. Dependable donkeys. Holding taxes plus 10%. That is very nice. I can take the decision to purchase dependable donkeys. Let's have a look at what that does. Purchase dependable donkeys. A small donkey herd gives us extra martial and stewardship and prestige. Oh, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Yeah. We have another prisoner. Yeah, I don't think she's of any importance. So, we need the money. Hide and peek. What in the world was my granddaughter Dionysia doing in that wardrobe in the servants' quarters? Playing hide and seek, she claims. She looks like a ghost, shaking, eyes wide open, staring at walls. Oh, I know what happened. She must have seen two of the scholars and plucking a rooster together. The poor girl looks shocked. I would not be surprised if she will find intimacy difficult when she grows up. I actually would be surprised. I mean, okay. Plucking a rooster. She is a 13. I don't know why she would be so shocked. Not being more intimate than necessary will serve her well. Oh, don't be scared, girl. When you're an adult, you'll understand. I mean, most 13-year-olds that I know would be more intrigued than shocked. And I can't imagine that was very much different in the Middle Ages. Mama's exaltation. Lady Maya Chrysogony has become an inspiration for countless virtuous women and the object of desire for many more young Mamaists. Tales of her amorous conquest have traveled far and wide, leading many to consider her a paragon of Saint Marina's infinite love. That is very nice. That's the lady we put in charge of Pisa. Right. She's an example to us all. Well, if she is, maybe we should appoint her as court Oh, whoa, 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 wait a moment there. Where did all those armies come from? Okay. That's better. Through downcast lashes, as my eyes meet a Baron Dionysius for what feels like the 20th time tonight. I know I'm not imagining things. Even from the other end of the table, his gaze feels as intense as the midday sun. He wants me, and I can feel my body responding, awakening, but Baroness Vasiliki, his wife, and my niece, is also here tonight. Okay. I will give him a good tumble. Everyone will know his sinful thoughts or know my heart remains pure. I mean, we are, what, 65 years of age. Yes, we did design our faith this way so that we wouldn't have to deal with people complaining about adultery and then throwing people in jail over that. But would Sophia herself do this? She is just. I don't think she would want to upset Vasiliki. I don't know what her feelings are about this, but let's not. And with that, good that I saw it just in time to send my armies over there. We have won the war. Disband all. So now we even got this county. It appears that we have control over the duchy, but the counties are still held by Muslim rulers. Of course, we will have to require them to convert. And if not, we will take their titles. Now we have a new lifestyle perk. Ah yeah, we went for majesty, right? We could go for befriend. Let's do that. And it appears we have some important... We definitely need to replace her. I'm meant to look at our prison situation. That's a lot of people. But it's just a weak hook. Can we ransom her for gold? Only one person. Okay, the others will have to stay a bit longer then until they can pay up. Right? That's all good. We need a new court chaplain. Yeah, like Evdokia of Bastia or Ipatia of Castelli. Yeah, she wouldn't be a good example. Or my niece Anna. Or Vasiliki, who we just did kind of a favor, right? But she is paranoid. And Anna is my friend. So, that would be a logical choice. Good traits. Yeah, let's assign her. and these are not the kind of robes we want her to have. What was it again? I think it was like some kind of Jewish ritual garb. Temple robes. Yeah, and then no headwear. Yeah, we had the special one. No, there was a bigger one, I think. Yeah, that. That is our faith outfit for the court chaplain. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be a... We have a button for that. Demand conversion of direct vassals. That's what... Oh, and then it goes away when I do that. Demand conversion of direct vassals. Let's do that. See how that works out. What is this obligation invalidated? Granted Ghazi status. Holy Work as well, okay. Yeah, because I guess he had a special status because of his liege also being of the same faith, but we are of a totally different faith, so... Yeah. I see the wisdom of your faith, but I hope you understand what a long winding path it is from the darkness to the light, Princess Arathi. She's still Coptic. Yeah, she's stubborn. Well, she isn't, like, she doesn't have that, but, it's one of her traits, but she's... I will not bargain for your soul. When her husband died, drank himself to death 2.5 years ago, and she hasn't remarried. Okay. And Callistus is her heir, and he's not doing too well because he likes to beat himself up, the fool. And he was the father of Arathi of Minorca. Interesting. Alright. I have arrived in Palermo to pay homage to you. I bring gifts, rich gifts worthy of your majesty. Show her in. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Baroness Annabella, who is soon announced and ushered before me. She kneels in deference as attendants bring forth her gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken and scribes record her pledges to serve the despotate of the Mediterranean. As Baroness Annabella stands, she stumbles awkwardly. The court gasps in unison as she falls, ending sprawled at my feet, cheeks flushed with embarrassment. Your oaths are all that matter to me. No, so does your gold, but... yeah. Okay. Can hold court. We probably should. Take care of those things. But first of all, what about the conversions? Liberty faction, yes, of course. I would gladly join in your exaltation, but the sheer costs of refurbishing mosques and proselytizing among my peasants, if you were to help pay for these efforts, I'm more than willing to pray for your god. Yeah, because we would allow you to be sodomite. We're not interested in criminalizing that. Anything for the faith, 175 gold. That's rather a lot. Well, maybe we can recover that soonish. I've decided to follow you into the light. That is very wise of you. Nice. Okay, so they actually all accept it? That doesn't show it. He accepted. He did not yet accept. He accepted. He accepted. He accepted. So the only one is Sophia. And he does like me, so I am expecting him to accept. Holy Order expands. That's great. Prince Romanos, my son and friend, got typhus. But he's also scaly, right? I don't know. The choice is up to my son. I'm just he's a grown man. And apparently we have a very good court physician. So. Okay, so he did not convert. He might accept. Yeah. Why is this taking so long? Okay. That is all great. And my friend Miyazaya has died. Okay. Nabila. Was she the one that just came to me? Anyway. There's no Mayor Andali of Puerto Torres. Okay. I think this is a good point to wrap up this episode. I'm going to do a shorter episode. I'm going to aim for that anyway. For the moment. Because, well, I just have less time. Oh, we also got this. That's interesting. I didn't know that was still part of it. Yeah. So, somewhat shorter episodes for the moment. Although it's, okay, 52 minutes at the moment, so it's not that much shorter. But, yes, in order to get some episodes out the door this weekend, and hopefully for the coming week as well. That's my plan. Okay, thank you for watching. Hit that like button. See you again tomorrow.